Stay ahead of the game with the MOJO. We got picks, hot takes, all the info. Mo dropping stats, crunching numbers, that's the vibe. Joe say what he see and feel, gon' decide. If you ain't tuning in, throw a flag on the play. It's going down over here the MOJO way.
He's positive. He's ready. I'm ready. Ready. We had a lot of close games, a lot of quarterback injuries.
Yep.
All of this in just week 2 of the NFL and the MOJO show.
That's right. Week 2, injuries already piling up. A couple running back injuries too. And the biggest news out of week 2 is that we are back.
Yeah, exactly. You're welcome. You're welcome. We are back.
Fight's great. Well, I meant New England Patriots.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't care about you.
But also the MOJO show. We're back. That's the beautiful thing about the NFL is that it's week to week.
Yep.
1 week's the worst week of your life so far. The next week is...
Exactly. So that's why you don't pick a team to go 19-0. You pick them to go 1-0 every week for 19 weeks.
You're not wrong. I've given that a lot of thought lately. I feel more strongly about it each week. Oh, man.
It's true, though. I mean, I wouldn't, on paper, ever pick.
Yeah, right.
You know.
But the coaches they always say it's 19,
It's individual. It's like an MMA fight, right? Every round is scored separitely.
Yep.
So even if you're getting the shit kicked out of you, it's like, well, it's a brand new round. Who knows what's going to happen? All righty. Let's kick things off with our beer o' the week.
That's right. I got my final, I believe. Well, maybe I'll make another trip back there. Phantom Farms Brewing Vibrant Voyage Juicy Hazy IPA.
This is a new one than the one you had the last 2 weeks.
Yep. 2 weeks ago, I had the Elegant Viking. Last week, I had like the not Wakanda, but
it was something like that.
Like New Zealand Pilsner.
Yep.
And this is their Juicy Hazy IPA, which I enjoy. It's funny because I was concerned about the Hazy IPA because the NAs that we've had recently, the Bureau and the Sierra Nevada, didn't love them, Hazy IPAs. But this one I enjoy. It's juicy.
It's juicy. I wish I could partake with you. I'm not going to. I'm going to opt out.
Okay.
Well, if you're back on the NA train next week, then there's a couple new ones I've seen that I want to pick up.
I want to look for the Athletic Oktoberfest.
Haven't seen it yet.
Yeah. I did see someone had it at a wedding that I was at recently. And I was like,
Junk. I am going with the Bud Zero, non-alcoholic, 50 calories.
I love the calories. 50 calories isn't bad.
Bro, yesterday, the beer of choice.
Yep.
Because I watched the Eagles and Chiefs game at my father's.
Yeah.
Picked up the Athletic Lights.
Oh, yeah.
Had 2 of them, 50 calories.
Nice.
What are you going to do?
And that's the one they had. Was it the Bud Zero they had at the game dinner last year?
I think so. Like the Bud Zero and the Heineken Zeros.
And I am drinking this from a Maui Brewing Co. straight out of Hawaii glass because my MOJO show glass is dirty. I used it yesterday to watch the games. That's actually a good color, that Bud Zero.
Yeah, it's not bad. When maybe in the new year when we're I can squeeze in some A days. We'll do the Maui Brewing because I don't think we did that one yet.
Wait,
so.
do they ship it out here?
Yeah,
Nice.
they have it out here.
Really
I know
nice.
they have it at the Yankee Spirits in Attleboro.
Oh.
I think you'd like the IPA. They have like a variety pack, so
I feel like you're supposed to get into IPAs. Well, you're supposed to like decrease in your enjoyment of IPAs because they're heavier, but I've been liking them more.
I know. It started with Fresh Catch was like the first one I enjoyed.
Yeah.
Now it's I go out of my way to look for a good IPA.
We did our fantasy football draft at Narragansett Brewing. We just like plopped in a corner.
Oh yeah. Nice.
Nice spot right off the highway. Not a lot of parking. Drove around for a while.
Parking sucks.
Yeah.
Brewery's great though.
Yeah.
And they do have athletics too. So
They sure do.
Drink. A's.
Cheers.
Cheers to you, sir.
Boom, to week 2.
It's just like I remember. It's just a solid.
It is a good color. I'm impressed. I know we had it last year, and I remember liking it. But yeah, good on them.
There you go. Beer of the week.
I do. Phantom Farms Brewing, local Cumberland, Rhode Island. Check them out.
Check them out. Not sponsored.
No,
but
sponsor, but I do like going there.
We're looking for opportunities.
Yeah, I know, maybe I'll have to just give him another tag.
Yeah.
Like, hey.
Put them in the DMs. DM them. All right. So there's 2 games going on right now. There's one game going on right now, and then there's a 10 o'clock game, the Chargers and the Raiders. So we won't get to those.
Right. There is a possibility. No, it'll be a little after halftime. It won't be over.
Right now, the Bucs are up 14-10. I think we both picked the Bucs.
Buccaneers, yep.
So we will not really discuss those games as they're going on right now. So we'll kick things off with the Thursday night football game, the Green Bay Packers 27, the Washington Salamanders 18.
Mm-hmm.
The score was a lot closer than it really was. Did you watch the whole thing?
Sure did.
It was ugly.
It was ugly.
It was ugly. But
it was your quintessential Thursday night football game.
it was a Thursday night game. Week 2, they just played. Now, for Washington, none of their starters really played in the preseason.
Right.
They didn't get a lot of reps. You played Sunday. Then you had to travel and play on Thursday. I picked them, but I wasn't expecting much.
Yep.
And all around, they just got outclassed. Trey Amos had a good game. That was about it. Couple of big injuries for us. Dietrich Wise, out for the year.
Former New England Patriot.
Yep, out for the year. I believe he blew out his ankle when he got rolled up on.
I think it's ankle and quad. I think.
Yeah,
that sucks.
No, not ankle. His knee.
Knee. Okay.
I think he blew out his knee.
It sucks because it's an extra point, which is so silly. But I think I text you that Gronk broke his arm on an extra point. So
yeah,
it happens. It's a violent sport.
That it is. And Austin Eckler, who was our secret weapon going into this year, because there's a lot of talk about Terry and his new contract, a lot of talk about Debo, Laramie Tunsil, the new kid that they just drafted. And Austin Eckler was the secret weapon. Everybody kind of forgot about him. I was like, he's going to be the secret weapon this year. And then he got hurt. Tore his Achilles, non-contact injury.
Yep.
He's out for the year.
It's a bummer. His career is probably over, which sucks.
I would imagine.
It's a hard one to come back. It's a full year away. If he'd even be ready for early next year, maybe he can latch on somewhere, but it doesn't look good.
And he had a 2-year deal with Washington. So
okay. Well, at least he got a little bit of a cushion, earnings-wise. So hopefully he got that one last deal because he was undrafted, right? Or he was a low draft.
He was.
pick.
Yeah, I think he was an undrafted.
So that was the big thing with the Chargers is he wanted to get paid because he knew, it's a very short career for anyone now, obviously, especially the running back. So hopefully he made a little bit of cash. That's the tricky thing about trading away. Was B-Rob running back?
Yeah,
because running back depth is so tough. Those guys go down left, right, and center.
Yeah,
you never expect it to happen. But the Patriots did the same thing a couple years ago. They got rid of Kevin Harris and Pierre Strong, and they had no one.
I get that, but they still have Rodriguez, who they like. They have McNichols, and they have Bill. So
good old Bill.
I think they were kind of deep in that position anyway. So
that's fair.
It is what it is. Very unfortunate because you lost 2 starters for the year. I hate the Thursday night games, especially in week 2. And I went back and I looked from the beginning of Thursday night football as a regular thing. In week 2, the road team is 5-9, which I thought it would be worse, actually.
Including your game?
Including that game, yeah. There was a couple close games, but road team typically doesn't play very well in week 2. So
yeah, I could do without Thursday night football, but I do enjoy that there is Thursday night football. It's weird.
I like the option, but I don't
because we're sickos. Yeah. We're sickos.
I don't like it from my team, especially in week 2. I mean, no excuses. They played like shit.
Yeah,
all around. They played terrible.
It's even worse when you're playing a team like the Pack. Like it wasn't a divisional game where anything can happen. You're playing the Packers, who are my Super Bowl favorite. Division favorite. That's tough.
I tell you what, though, and we saw it when they would play Dallas twice a year. Micah is a problem.
Oh my God! And that was with limited snaps.
Yeah, he's a problem. I mean, that in Dallas is like you see him, and somebody made the point that him going to Green Bay is actually worse because at least when he was on Dallas always isn't that good anyway. So it's like who can't? You see him twice a year, but they're not that good.
Yeah.
You send him. Jerry sent him to a better team.
Yeah,
and he's just a problem because even Laramie Tunsil gets a false start penalty. Like he just causes so many different problems.
Yeah, he's a force. Limited snaps, and that was a genius move by their GM. And in my opinion, probably got him for a steal. I would have done 3 first-round picks for him. Especially because, like, not that the Packers were desperate, but you knew, I mean, we talked about over the first 2 seasons of this here program is they were the team on the rise.
Yeah.
They knew they needed something to help get them over that last little hump.
Mm-hmm.
And he could certainly be that. That's for sure.
And so far, it's panning out. But again, for Washington, I'm not panicking. The worst part is the injuries. Jaden also got banged up, which his status is iffy for Sunday.
I did see that.
So it looks like it could be Geno versus Marcus. I'd rather, if they're not 100% on him, don't play him. It's only week 3. If he needs another week to recover, right, give him the time.
And he does have that extended Thursday night or Thursday football into,
right.
It's like a little.
And if it's still iffy as of now, Monday, I mean, there's time, but I think it was a PCL strain.
Yeah,
is what they're saying.
He got rolled up a little bit on that one. Don't love it. He's my fantasy quarterback. Jordan Love is my backup. They only scored like a 2-point difference. That was garbage time at the end, like you said. Like the score wasn't as close as it really was. But if you're a Debo owner or Daniels, then you're happy.
Yeah, it was not close. It never really got out of hand, though. For as bad as Washington played, it never really got out of hand. They just never got it going. I mean, the yardage was just ridiculous. I don't know what they ended up with. It probably didn't really tell the whole story because of the garbage minutes, but they really got blown out. At some point, it was like pathetic. So it was a tough game to watch.
They got stuck in the mud, couldn't get out. And I apologize, my Wi-Fi is not working, so I'm looking at my phone. But yeah, they just got stuck in the mud.
Not great. So Washington falls to 1-1. Packers are 2-0. Is what it is. We weren't going to go undefeated. You got to take your lickings, and we took it from a better team than we are right now.
Yep.
So is what it is.
It is. Sometimes she goes. Sometimes you don't.
Preach. The next game, the Rams 33, the Titans 19. I'll be honest with you. I watched highlights, and I did not watch highlights of this here game. So I am a little bit out of the loop. If you know anything about this game, please tell me.
This is the Rams, so you said?
Yeah, Rams and Titans. I did not get to this game.
Let me read you my so I guess I was saying before we came on the air that I'd like to take at least one thought. So I have something intelligent to say. Maybe not intelligent. I use it again.
It's better than me because it was on my list and I didn't get to it today.
Well, my note here says didn't watch.
Are you serious? Okay. All right. Well, that's fair. I will say, again, watch our show, but also if you ever just want to watch the highlights, the NFL on YouTube has like 10 to 15 minute videos of every game. Every week they show the highlights and stuff, which is really clutch, especially
is nice
for us.
And if you're a basketball fan, if you just Google, like the next day, just Google Celtics, and the top thing will be a YouTube like extended highlight, like a 10-minute highlight of their entire game, which I've loved. I've used, last few years I watch it in the morning with coffee.
Yeah, which is clutch.
10 minutes of just taking in the game from the night before, which is nice.
Matt Stafford was 23 of 33, 298, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick, got sacked once. The Rams improved to 2-0. Devontae had a good game, 6 catches, 106 yards, and a touchdown. Cam Ward was 19 of 33, 175, 1 touchdown, sacked 5 times. So growing pains for Mr. Cam Ward.
Yeah. The Titans, not that they're, if you're a Titans fan, you knew it was going to be a long season. It seems like they've been competitive in their first 2 games, which is really all you can ask for at this point for them. Like they know it's a process. I forget who their head coach is, but it's not a lost year, but it's a rebuilding year. It is what it is.
Well, what I do like about it is the number 1 pick is getting playing time. I think it's a good thing to get him out there and let him go through his struggles.
Yep, agreed.
The next game was the Cincinnati Bengals 31 and the Jaguars 27. And at one point I texted you and I said, good call on the Jaguars.
Not happy about this one.
Tell me about
Mo's money pick at 3.5. They lost by 4. Not only did they lose by 4, they had the lead, and then Burrow goes down, which is a big one. We just talked about turf toe on this show last week.
Yeah.
He got a bad version of it. He's surgery out for 3 months.
3 months.
And they let the comeback, the back, and they have a good backup, the Bengals. He came in and did some spot duty for Burrow a couple years ago and did pretty well, but he let him back the Jags had a lot of drops in this game, red zone drops, end zone drops, and then they decided to go for it at a very odd time.
The 4th and 3 or
yeah,
something.
like inside
the 10.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to go up, just go up 6, force them to get a touchdown.
Yeah, it was weird. My note for this game was, it looks like the Jags offense can move, but they still make silly mistakes. But he's kind of spreading the ball out from what I saw. It looked like they had the ability to move.
Yep.
They were just making silly mistakes there.
Yeah. I don't know. This new age, go for it, seems odd. I know we've said before it's not your father's NFL, but there's a big difference between 3 and 6. It's a touchdown or a field goal.
Yeah, I would have just kicked the field goal.
Yeah.
And I like the aggressive play call typically, but in that instance, it just wasn't worth the gamble.
Yeah, especially if you kick that field goal, Mo's money pick hits.
Most importantly.
So Vegas called it in, let's say that.
The other note I had was the Bengals O-line continues to look problematic.
Yes.
Because even before Joe B was out, it didn't look good.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. There's a lot of money tied up in 3 players over there, maybe 4 if you count Hendrickson, but goddamn.
Yeah, I don't know what the problem is. Is it coaching? Could be coaching. They just can't seem to get it right.
I believe I had a hot take on this here show last year that was, if they didn't get it going this year, now granted, I don't know how it plays out with the injury with Burrow, but I did say Zach Taylor has got to be on the hot seat.
Yeah, I know
they're not getting it done.
I know the owner is a little cheap, and I don't know if he'll want to fire a guy because then he has to pay him his contract and pay for it. But if this is his last year of his contract, it could be a McCarthy situation where he's not fired, but he's just not brought back.
It's like who's doing what here? Yeah, so I don't know with that injury.
I mean, they pulled the win out. They're 2-0, so they got that going for them.
Yeah, and what is it, Browning?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's solid, but again, now he's got to be your starter. They said they're looking for quarterback depth, probably to back up Browning at this point.
There's guys, I'm sure there's guys out there to be had.
Yeah.
Someone was carrying 3 quarterbacks, but I can't remember who it was. But yeah, I'm sure they'll find someone.
It'll be interesting. But, Bengals, I don't know where we put them. I think we had them at a wild card at least.
Yeah, I definitely did, for sure.
I don't know. We also did talk about this, and this might go back to season 1 of this show. We talked about the fact
you talked about it.
The Burrow has racked up injuries
Yep.
quietly that people really don't talk about. And they're different injuries. It's not like the same problem, which I don't know if that's better or worse, but
yeah, it's like our guys, injury prone is a tricky word. You know, is it just you're not soft, obviously, but like just bad luck, like Gronk. Like, dude, he broke his arm on a extra point.
Yeah.
Yeah, that just sucks. He just hit it the right way.
But Gronk played very physical, though.
He did, yeah.
That I could expect him, because it's also at that position, because he's so big.
And guys
went for him.
They dove for those legs. They knew what they needed to do. Like, he was a true blue tight end, whereas Kelsey is more like on the outside wide receiver. He doesn't clang and bang like Gronk did.
No.
Hey, I'm not knocking him because of his career, how long it is.
Yeah.
But it's tricky. But you did say, year 1, you said that Burrow is sneaky injury, not prone, but.
But, I mean, he's had a few different injuries over the years.
ACL, the knee, another knee thing.
Is it a hand or something?
Yeah, you're right.
Something like that,
sure
wrist
did.
or something.
Yeah.
But, I mean, last year he played, towards the end of the year, he played lights out.
Yep.
But, again, now, turf toe, he's out.
Thankfully for Browning, they still have Higgins and Chase, so they have the weapons. And he did some good backup a couple of years ago, so I think they'll be okay. I mean, he'll be able to hold the 3 months. Shit, that's a lot of the season. He might be able to hold the fort down a little bit.
Yeah, where's
Turf
that?
toe sucks.
Where does that put them 3 months from now?
It's like 4, 8, 12. There's a bye week in there somewhere. Maybe 11 games.
Burrow might be able to come back for the last 2 or 3 games.
Yeah,
But I mean, at that point, if they're completely out of it,
Right. You better hope they're like 7-9 or something.
Yeah, don't do the Romo thing where the Cowboys rushed them back and it was a long shot they were even going to make the playoffs. Remember that?
Yeah. He got hurt again, right?
Yeah, he got fucking landed right.
Yeah.
He broke his collarbone again.
right,
They rushed him back,
Yeah.
and they really didn't have a shot at making the playoffs anyway. Yeah, so we'll see what happens with the Bengals. Moving on, the Ravens and the Browns, 41-17. This one wasn't even close.
Not even close.
Wasn't even close.
Not even close. Ravens smoked him. Part of me, I mean, the fact that Flacco at 40 years old is still starting for the Browns is just silly to me. Like, what are they trying to do? They're not. What are you trying to do? I mean, you just talked about Cam Ward starting. Let Gabriel or Sanders start. What are you guys doing? The surprising part of this game is Derrick Henry only had like 20 yards rushing.
Yeah, and he fumbled it again.
Did he?
Yeah, I think so.
Did he have fumbling problems before?
No, not that I know of.
Yeah.
Not that I know of. But yeah, I mean, if you're the Browns, granted, it's like you're playing. Cincinnati didn't play great last week, but you're opening up against Cincinnati, who has at least stars. If they're not a good team, they have a lot of stars.
Yeah.
Then you're coming against the Ravens, who are in the playoffs every year.
Yep.
So not great, but I mean, they open up and score 16, then they open up and score. The next week they score 17, and they got blown out of this game.
Yeah.
They at least kept it respectable. It's also the Bengals start off slow, so it's like, what is it at this point? I don't know, but I think that's the team that's carrying three quarterbacks. Is the Browns?
Yeah, because Sanders has been, I think, healthy scratch, or he was week 1. I don't know about
Yeah.
week 2.
So I mean, I think he's third on the depth chart.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, I don't know who they're playing next week, but if they get blown out again or they don't put up much of a fight or score the points.
Because they did bring in, I think it was Gabriel that came in for the mop-up duty at the end there. It wasn't Sanders, so.
Yeah, Shador's on third on the depth chart.
Yeah. Ravens are great. They could very easily be, 2-0. They choked against the Bills, so to me, it's a 2-horse race in the AFC. We'll see how the rest of the year progresses.
Yeah.
We got some dark
So
horses
far.
in there. We'll see how our top 10 lists pans out, but there's definitely a dark horse in there. We'll see.
Oh, I can't wait to hear about this. All right, the Bills, the other team
Yeah.
in this 2-horse race, 30-10 over the Jets. Now, did Fields go out at some point?
I didn't see.
All right, let me just double check this.
Because I was looking, there's another one where I think, and I don't know if it's because it's an early in the season thing, but I always think, oh, these division games are going to be barn burners. Nope.
I believe Tyrod Taylor might be starting next week.
Oh.
I just heard about it. I don't know what the injury is to Fields.
Oh, yeah, I think I did see something about this, yeah.
But it wasn't looking good anyway. Fields was 3 for 11 to 27 yards, and Tyrod Taylor went 7 for 11, 56 yards, and 1 touchdown. Jets are 0-2 yet again.
My prediction is looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good.
What was your prediction?
Second in the East for the Patriots.
Yeah, I mean, we'll get to that game. But you look at the total yards here. The Bills had 403 total yards. The Jets had 154.
Wow. James Cook had a great game. That guy was slicing and dicing.
Slicing and dicing.
Yeah.
So
Good on him. I mean, that's a key component. You said this last year with the Ravens, that that one last piece they needed was that run game. They added Derrick Henry. They were a 2-point conversion away from overtime in that game against the Bills.
Yep.
And then this year, James Cook has really taken it. He got he didn't get what he was looking for, but he got something, contract extension. So he's got that behind him, and he's killing it. And we've always said Josh Allen has to put too much on his shoulders. So if he has the running game to back him up, wow,
could be the missing link.
And he is the opposite of Joe Burrow, where he's like a tank. I mean, he does get banged up by the end of the year, like little things,
right.
But to my knowledge, he hasn't missed any time at all.
No, he's been very durable for them. So, the Bills improved to 2-0. Jets, 0-for.
Yeah.
Speaking of 0-for, the New England Patriots,
Oh, man.
33. The Dolphins, 27. Now, this was a fucking game. First thing I got to say is the amount of fucking penalties in this game.
Yep.
Was it a good mix? Was it offense, defense, or for New England?
On the penalties?
Yeah.
It was all over. It was everywhere.
It was just everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's funny because they announced at the very beginning of the game after the first penalty, they said, "Oh, it's his first year as a ref." And I turned to Jess. I was like, "That's not a good sign." And some of those were ticky tack.
Yeah.
Some were legit.
But 22 penalties. I mean,
they called a false start on Will Campbell for doing the protection. He like pointed. They called a false start. They never call that.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that was maybe I don't know. It seems a little ticky tack to me.
Yeah.
But it was definitely it was ugly.
But it was split. It was like 12-10.
Yeah, they're both. They both played. It's funny. I was one of the post game shows I listened to for the Patriots. He's like neither team played particularly well, but it was still a very good game.
Yeah.
I mean, what have I been saying about the Patriots in general for this entire history of this program?
They can't scare us. They can't score over 21.
Not even that.
Oh.
They can't score 30. That was their first 30. That is correct. Yes, but that was their first. That was their first 30-point game since October 6th or week 6, 2022.
Yeah.
Week 6 of the first year of this here show.
And then it's like,
no, not even. No, it was the year before the show. 22. We started in 23.
Is that bad?
Did we start in 23? So
Yeah.
it was week 6. It was a 50 burger against the Browns.
Oh,
Yep.
That's the Browns too.
Yep.
The Dolphins showed flashes of their what they were, but overall, it's like I think it's like over.
Yeah, McDaniel is a dead man walking. I mean, what did his post game say? If you don't win, you lose. It doesn't sound good. It doesn't sound good.
It was very weird the way he was wording it. It was like, we need to not lose to win.
Yeah.
Wow. It reminds me of Scott Pollard when he was like, he said for the Celtics, well, if we score more points than the other team, we have a pretty good shot at winning.
Pretty good chance of winning. One thing I've always said is I just want to be entertained again. I just want to watch an entertaining football game. And at least here I could say, well, I was entertained from start to finish. I sent you my heart rate. I'm usually at 65 beats per minute. I was over 100 at the end of that game.
Well, I saw they had the ball just over a minute left. Miami had the ball, and I was like, I'll wait. I won't even say anything.
Oh, smart. Yeah, I tried to do the same. Yeah. No. He actually, they should have scored, but he stepped out of bounds. Achan. That was I don't know if it was the guy was so I think it was Mapu who tried to tackle. He tried to get like a weird angle to tackle him because he wanted to tackle him in bounds, and because of that he missed him. But lucky for him, he stepped out of bounds. Tua didn't look particularly great. I mean, May only had 4 incomplete passes. Tua only had 6, but I didn't really see. And he had the best part is Tua threw an interception, and it was offset by offsetting penalties. One on offense, one on defense, which is also very funny. But you could see there was some growth there with the offense, like McDaniels and Drake was out of pocket more, like out of because he throws better almost on the run when he's like out of the pocket. They're moving him around. They did a lot more motion. They only did like 17% week 1. They did 56% week 2, which was nice to see. Some nice plays where Hooper kind of leaked out. McDaniels was spinning the dial a little bit, and Drake did say he's getting more and more comfortable every week, which is key. He had 10 rushes. He ran it more. They didn't call any design runs, but he was more, okay, I'm just going to go. We got a rushing touchdown. Nothing close to an interception. Like sometimes there's a play you're like, oh, God, that could have been an interception. I don't remember seeing one of those.
Yeah, right.
So he just had, I think, his best game as a pro. I mean, Miami's defense isn't anything special. They've let up a touchdown or field goal on pretty much every single possession this year. And the most exciting part of the whole game was the Dolphins had a punt return for a touchdown. And then the Patriots immediately followed that up with a kickoff return for a touchdown, which I think has only happened one other time in NFL history, which is crazy to think about.
The ex-Redskin, Antonio Gibson.
That's right, your boy. Yeah, man, that was nuts. And the best part is Braden got into it. Yeah, really into it. He did I tried to get him into like, buddy, you can scream. Like when something good out, you can yell as loud as you want. And at the end of the game, he let loose like a guttural scream. It was great. He's like, they won. It was awesome. So we had a good time.
Nice.
Ellie yelled at me a couple times for being too loud, but she can pound sand.
Yeah, naturally.
Get out of here, kid.
Get out of here. Yeah, it's a good win. He scored over 30. It was an entertaining game. Miami, at this point, I'm going to call it here. Okay? This isn't even a hot take anymore. This is just a take.
Yep.
They get blown out against Buffalo on Thursday because now you're staring down the barrel at 0-3.
Yeah.
McDaniels is gone on Friday.
Deuces.
They're gonna beat their old record of 4 games. They're gonna fire a coach after 3 games. He was on the hot seat coming into this season, and New England is, like you said, they're trying to get things going with McDaniels as the new OC with Drake and whatnot, new coaching and all that stuff. They didn't look great in week 1. They go down to Miami and catch a win.
Mm-hmm.
Bad look on the Dolphins right now.
Yeah, I mean, that was a place that Brady had a hard time playing in. We were 0-7 against Tua, got that monkey off our back. A lot of good stuff happened. One funny thing is Tyreek hadn't had a reception of over 30 yards in over week 1 of last year. And I was like, he's going to have one today. And he did, which drove me insane.
Yeah.
We also went up 12-0. Our 6th-round draft pick
missed two extra points. Yeah.
But then he came in and kicked a 50-yarder, 53-yarder to not ice the game, but get that 6-point lead. It was either punt him deep, go for it, or do the 6-point. And he did what the Jags didn't do. So I'll give him credit. Kickers are so weird.
Dude, lately they've been so bad because I didn't even say it, but Washington missed.
Yeah, that's right.
They trotted him out there to hit a 58-yarder. He missed it. Trotted him back out there to hit a 52, and he missed it.
Yep.
And he's not good from 50-plus.
Yeah.
I don't know what is going on with kickers lately.
That's what this kicker was the best in college, but that happened a couple of years ago with what was it, Guerrero? I can't the Buccaneers took him really early, and he didn't pan out. But kickers are funny because we drafted Chad Ryland in the 4th or 5th round a couple of years ago, got rid of him because he couldn't cut it, and then he went to the Cardinals, and now he's doing great. Nick Folk did great with the Cowboys, left the league, went to the AAF, the Alliance of American Football. Love that league. Came back for the Patriots, was great with the Titans. Aubrey for the Cowboys, we haven't gotten to yet. He didn't even play in college. He played soccer.
Right.
He was in the USFL, I think. The guy for the Lions was in the USFL. Or XFL. And then the guy who we had in camp, Parker Romo, who lost the competition, even though he kicked better, just went 5 for 5 on his kicks last night.
Yeah.
And I've said, it's probably because our guy could do the 50-yarder. And then he hit like a 54-yarder.
Right.
I was like, God damn it.
It's wild. But didn't the Niners even release Moody?
Yeah, and he was a higher draft pick, too.
Right.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Koo had a good start to his career with the Falcons, but now he's gone. Parker Romo came in for him. But I guess he was inconsistent last year, but it's just they're all in their heads. All in their heads. Anna Vinatieri, I will say, missed 3 extra points his rookie year. And that's when it was a 19-yard kick. So just maybe have a little patience for the kid. Kudos to Vrabel for putting him back in there at 50 and like that, because kickers are so in their heads. It definitely, I would imagine that helped him. That will help him going forward.
Yeah.
But we took the lead 12-0. If this were last year and a team came back, we would have just rolled over and died. We stayed with it.
Yeah. You have a different coach, though. I mean, you could see on the kick return, Vrabel was running. He didn't keep up with him very well, but he ran down that sideline with Gibson. So.
Yeah. And our defensive coordinator is out with he's got some health issues. Health always comes first. Like, take care of yourself. So we had our inside linebackers coach was the interim right now. He never called plays before, and wasn't the DC all through regular training camp and stuff. So that was part of it too. Hopefully next week we get Christian Gonzalez back. He is our best player. Please come back.
Yeah,
please.
Well, a win's a win, though.
Oh yeah, it was great. I enjoyed myself thoroughly. I'm just so happy it wasn't like a weird. The Bengals week 1 win was 16-10. It was a snooze fest.
Yeah,
you can't win like that every week.
No.
But hey, we scored 30. I'm happy.
And it's a division win. Those are always nice.
Yep.
Moving on, the 49ers over the Saints, 26-21. I think we both kind of agreed that the Saints might be the worst team in the league this year. Your ex-quarterback, Macaroni Jones, came in.
Yeah.
Looked all right.
Yeah, happy for him.
Looked all right. Got a nice win. Against a bum team, but
perfect spot for him.
Purdy's out for, what they say, 2 to 5 weeks. I don't really know. That's kind of a big gap, but they would go down to New Orleans and get a win.
Yeah, it's a great spot for him being Shanahan's offense. his main problem, Mac's problem, is he can't really do anything out of structure like Drake can. So as long as they can keep him contained and just do what Kyle Shanahan tells you to do, he'll be good.
Yeah.
They honestly should have drafted him over Trey Lance a couple years ago. They should have not traded up for Trey Lance and just waited for Mac Jones to fall to them at like 12 or 13, whatever it was.
Yeah. It's so funny, the quarterbacks that have come in and out of San Francisco.
Yeah.
Since like 2012. It's just crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. Well, good for them, though. I mean, good win for Macaroni Jones. He's going to be the starter for the next at least couple weeks. So,
yeah, I think you could do much worse for a backup quarterback.
I think he's still like I don't know if I would want him as a starter, but I think as a backup, there's definitely worse backups.
Oh yeah,
in the league. So
yeah, 100%.
The Dallas Cowgirls squeaking one out against the G-men down in Dallas, 40-37 in overtime. Your boy Russ gave this game away.
My boy.
That's your boy. The last two drives that they had in overtime, you love Russ. Jess loves Russ. The last two drives that they had in overtime, he just chucked it. Now, the first drive, he chucked it to nobody. But on the last drive, he aired it out to literally only a Cowboy defender could have caught that ball. And I don't know if he was throwing to the route instead of the receiver. Mm-hmm. But even still, if dude's not there, why are you throwing it?
Yeah.
Threw an interception. Dallas won the game on that drive.
Yeah. I missed the end of this game because I was outside playing hide and seek with the children. And Aubrey should have gone first overall in Cheese's league, probably. Wait, someone has him, I assume.
Laura, but I think she still lost. It was the first 1,000-point kick. No, it wasn't. It was the first 1,000-point kick that somebody had on the active roster because Lauren had.
Yes.
Who was it? Boswell
for the Steelers, yeah.
And he was on the bench.
Yep.
And she would have won.
Mm-hmm.
I think this week,
Oof,
Laura still lost with the 1,000-point kick.
That's tough.
But he hit a 64-yarder. Like, God damn. Honestly, that's the guy to have because he can do it. Yep. He can do that every week.
So does this game say more about the Giants or the Cowboys? Good, bad. Bad, good.
That's a great question. Because I think it says a lot about. I didn't expect much from the Giants this year. Period. I think it says a lot about Dallas because Dallas got a lot of praise in Week 1 for hitting Philly in the mouth, but they lost. So, like, how happy do you want to be with the loss? And then they really almost lost to the Giants, who they have weapons. I think they will be better. But their coach is on the hot seat. You have Russ as your starting quarterback who's on his third team in 3 years. I think it says more about Dallas not being up to par than it does about the Giants being good.
Yep, I think so. I think so, too. Neighbors is good, though.
Neighbors is great. Once they get a actual quarterback or they let Jackson Dart go, I think he'll finally
They said
what he deserves.
They had some play. Did Dart play at all?
Not that I saw, but if he was in, I didn't catch it.
Just curious. I can't remember if it was week 1 or week 2. They said they had a package of plays spun up for him just in case. But you hear that a lot. They don't actually go forward with it. So
yeah, Russ was 30 of 41, 450, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. That pick cost you though. Dak was 38 of 52, 361, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. It was getting down to the wire because both teams had the ball twice. So yeah. It was almost a tie in this game.
I think they said it was the first time that the kicker hit the as time was expiring in the regular game in the regulation and as time was expiring in overtime.
Yeah.
So that guy's legit.
Yep. So the Cowboys go to 1-1. Giants fall to 0-2. Next game, the Lions over the Bears, the rivalry, the revenge game for your tight pants OC that's now the coach for the Bears.
Which I totally forgot about. It didn't even dawn on me that this would be a
revenge game. Oh, it was, and he went into hostile territory because they went to Detroit. Detroit wins 52-21, blew them out. There was a little bit of controversy late in the game. Dan Campbell decides to go for it on 4th. They asked Ben Johnson, "What do you think about Dan Campbell running up the score?" And he kind of defended it. He's like, "What is he supposed to do? Like that's what they do over there.
I mean, yeah, he's asked him to call a play on that 100 times, so he's used to it.
Yeah. Ben Johnson didn't seem to care, and some of the boos and stuff that I guess people were saying, I think they asked Goff about that. They're like, that's not cool. Like, dude won us a lot of games out here.
Oh, yeah. They booed Matt Stafford, too.
Yeah.
That's
just shenanigans. But Bears are...
and he stayed an extra year. He could have had a head coaching job the year before.
Yeah,
So, get out of here, Detroit.
Yeah. But Detroit didn't look good in week 1. Mm-hmm. They looked great in week 2, but it was against the Bears.
We did say they were going to bounce back.
I didn't expect the Bears to do much this season. I'm interested because obviously they're going to put more stock in Ben Johnson than they are in Caleb.
Yeah.
If Caleb don't get it going this year,
what do you do? This is funny to me. Not funny, but I'm not an NFL scout by any means. But
we say this shit all the time.
I mean, we're on record at least with some of this stuff where
yes.
I think we said on here that Caleb, at least leading up to the draft, didn't. I don't understand what it was about him that. And same thing with Trevor Lawrence. And I did watch some Clemson games because my buddy's a Clemson fan.
Sure.
But I never understood this whole thing of, they're consensus number 1 by far and away. Far and away. I didn't see it with him. I didn't.
Well, Trevor's draft was particularly bad. So I think he was kind of the out.
Yeah,
I mean, and he's the only starter from his.
Yeah, because he was the Mac. Mac Jones. Yeah.
So he's the only starter right now.
And that year was COVID. It was weird. Things were weird. Trey Lance had like 50 completions, like 50 attempts his entire career. It was weird.
But I agree with what you're saying from last year. He was the consensus.
Yeah.
Whoever had that first pick was going most likely. But you see the way that Jaden has played. Mm-hmm. Drake is coming along.
Yeah.
Bo Nix, Penix.
Yep.
I mean,
I see improvement, and you would think, he's got the tight pants guy. It's going to really turn it around. But you saw within 1 week, McDaniels is kind of understanding what he has with Drake. Drake has had flashes. I haven't really seen a flash from Caleb. Like, he had his first rushing touchdown week 1, and he fell apart. And then this stuff, his accuracy isn't there, and then he's got like those weird qualities of just being like, I wanted to take Daniels in that draft. Like, I wanted him over Drake.
Sure.
But I was happy with Drake as consolation, whatever. But I don't know if I had. I mean, we knew we weren't going to get Caleb at all. Like, there was no shot of it.
You're right.
But like, I still had my reservations of, if we could have had Caleb, would I have taken him off the bat? Also, because he's got those weird. He's got some qualities to him,
I wonder if Washington had the first pick in that draft, if they would have went that route, or they would have said, we're going to go with the Heisman winner.
Right.
And go with Jaden.
And like, he had the family stuff, and he's kind of I don't know if outspoken is the right word, but he's diva qualities. I don't know. He's just a weird duck.
Yeah, I don't see the. And again, it's a bad, you have the number 1 pick. You're in a bad franchise.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, they've never had a 4,000-yard passer. And I might be a little salty because I read an article about how they were running Drake down when one of the scouts really liked him. They were like giving him shit about it. Yeah. And so fuck him. I hope he burns.
I mean, I don't know. I think that they're going to put more stock into letting Ben Johnson, because he has a body of work.
Right.
Running an offense. They're going to put more stock into him than Caleb. So
yeah.
Caleb's going to be on a short leash.
And Caleb was kind of he wasn't a freebie, but they had that pick. It wasn't their pick. It was the Panthers' pick.
Right, right.
So at least it wasn't theirs. But they've given him weapons. They've given him Rome. They tried with Keenan Allen last year. It's not like they haven't tried. I just don't see it. And I watched the game. I just don't see it.
When you have a new coach come in, even with a high draft pick, they still might. I mean, we did that with R.I.P. Dwayne Haskins. When Rivera came in, he's like,
he's not his guy.
This ain't working.
Yeah, he's not his guy. I mean, McDaniels, to his detriment, did it multiple times to Jay Cutler. He did it with Derek Carr. Maybe he wasn't wrong, but he never got the right guy that he wanted, and he was probably a dick about it.
Right.
Which was always his failure. But yeah,
But what pick did they take Fields? 10?
I want to say yes because
Top
I
10.
wanted Fields.
It was a
that
top
year.
10 pick, right? I mean,
9 or 10.
and then
We're at 15.
no knock on Fields, but you let him go. I'm not saying he would have been anything great or not. We don't know, but you let him go, and then you get Caleb. And if Caleb doesn't work out this year, I mean, he's probably got what? He's got the 5th-year eligibility or the 4 years, right?
They're all due for their extension next year. So that's
the thing.
Yeah, you get him to do it now because here's the thing: is if Drake May, if Daniels have excellent years again this, or you have good years this year, that extension's coming. And that's a decision they're both gonna have to make. Obviously, they'll do it because you need the quarterback. But if Drake can, because like I said, he showed flashes last year, and everyone knew he was in a freaking shit situation, and Caleb was too.
Yeah.
But like now he's got the tight pants guy.
This is the year that they both need to show something.
Yeah.
Right. And if I could see Drake showing something because he kind of showed stuff last year with a not a great staff.
Yep.
Caleb, okay, fine. You had Eberflus. But now you get tight pants guy.
Yep.
I'm not saying you got to be great, but you got to show flashes this year.
Yeah. Did they? I don't know if he does. Was there a lot of protection breakdowns, sacks on him?
Let's check.
Because the big thing, my big knock against Russell Wilson all those years, everyone always said he always got sacked, and I always said it was him. It wasn't really necessarily his line. So you might see something similar with Caleb.
Yeah, he got sacked 4 times. 19 of 30, 207, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. So got sacked 4 times, and they had Tyson Bagent came in probably at the end for garbage.
So last year we had the least amount of sacks in the entire league. But the game we played, the Bears, we had 9 sacks.
Yeah.
That just tells you everything you need to know about what that team was last year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I never want to root against anyone, but I'm not rooting for him. Is that me? That's you. I think you got a little
Is it
I
me?
think you got a highlight going there.
How?
I don't know.
How is it? It's on ESPN. How is that possible?
They must have a highlight.
I must have been like hiding in my. I just hit the scores. That's so weird. I was like, what the fuck? Get out of my brain.
I just looked. I was like, oh, mine's on mute, so I'm good. Not me. Yeah. Well, we will follow his career with great interest. It's funny because first Mac went in the year of 5 quarterbacks, or Trevor Lawrence. What's his name? Who's now the backup for whoever we just played, Dolphins. He was there.
Oh, Zach Wilson.
Zach Wilson, Trey Lance, Mac, Justin Fields, and then this next round was 5 quarterbacks in the first round between Drake, Daniels, Caleb, JJ, who we'll get to, and Bo Nix.
Yeah.
So
interessante.
I'm just glad we got the good ones.
Yeah, go us. Go us. The Seahawks, 31-17 over the Steelers. I figured cross country. This is going to be a tough game. Rodgers looked good in week 1. Maybe they went all out because they played the Jets. The Jets looked dead in the water this week, so maybe it was a fluke. Who knows?
Right.
This is 2 of your favorite quarterbacks playing each other.
Yeah. I didn't really watch much of this one. I think Mr. Rogers, it makes me feel better about us playing them next week. I will say that. The Steelers gave up 30 points twice all of last year, and they've already done it twice.
Yeah, and last week was a close game, and then again, you see, granted, Justin Fields got hurt, so I don't know, but you played Buffalo. I don't know. They obviously didn't look like a very good team. Rodgers, 18 of 33, 203 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 picks, sacked 3 times. I don't know what his picks looked like. Were they bad? Were they tip balls? I don't know. But usually that cross-country thing.
Especially when you're 41 years old.
Yeah.
It's also a long season. Is he going to get worse as the year goes on?
Right. So, I don't know. I'm jumping back off the pitch. It's like it was a cool story. It was a nice close game, a revenge game. But I think I said it last week. Did they go all out for that one game?
Yeah.
And again, it's a long season. Who knows? But I got to imagine, even if they were to win the Super Bowl somehow, he's got to be done, right?
I'm assuming yes. This is his last year.
But because even this, his numbers aren't bad, and even last week was his best game in the last 3-4 years.
Right, and he doesn't look. He looks slow. I mean, he should be slow. He's 41
Yeah,
years
right.
old.
And but it's just like I don't know what anybody's expecting.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
From
You're not
him necessarily.
Why are you expecting Aaron Rodgers from 2011? Oh, no.
2012. What was it? 2012, 13. He like balled out.
Yeah, MVP, his last MVP year. I can't remember if it was that or 2016 or something. But even that, God, the time, man. Because we're in 2025.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, Jesus.
I mean, if you put him, for some reason, if you put him on a stacked team, right? If you put him on Philly, maybe he could be, but it's like.
You just got to ask him not to do too much.
Right. You have to get, I don't think he's in either situation with New York or Pittsburgh.
It's like Peyton Manning's last year, when you don't do anything on the team, the group project, and you get the A. I think, you just kind of don't make a mistake and just play offensive coordinator.
That's it. Just be efficient. And I don't think that these teams are good enough. That's what I'm saying. If you plugged him into Philly, maybe he'd have a shot because now you have a team. You have a great defense.
Yep.
You have a good offense. But I don't know what anybody's going to expect from them this year.
30 burger 2 weeks in a row isn't great. And now I'm expecting 2 weeks in a row of 30 burger for the New England Patriots.
Oh, wow. We'll get into these picks, boy. That one, I'm not going to lie. I did a quick check yesterday of next week's games. There's a couple that are like flip a coin. I don't fucking know. Speaking of Peyton Manning, the Colts 29, the Broncos 28. I actually picked the Colts in this game. I don't know why. I don't know where this came from. Is Daniel Jones having a little bit of a revival?
I picked them as well. I think the Colts got something cooking. What did we say last week? They named him starter very early in training camp, which usually you wait till like week 1. But no, this was preseason week 1. And that, to me, tells me they saw something in him that he was either picking up the offense really well or like, we can use this guy.
Yeah.
So maybe you got some good coaching. They have some weapons. Taylor had a down year last year, but he's still a decent running back. Pittman's a good wide receiver. So they got something. And the Broncos are coached by Sean Payton, and they made a boneheaded decision on the last play of the game, second to last play, and lost the game because of it.
Yeah, and a 1-point game too. That's a heartbreaker on the road, but the Colts, I don't know. Yeah. It's a little. I mean, I will say like Daniel Jones kind of did shit on Washington, usually with his legs, but overall, the Giants getting rid of him. He wasn't really doing a lot, So it's like, but new scenery,
right?
Now you 2-0,
new offense,
and Taylor's healthy, so
some guys just fit schemes better than others. He has as many playoff wins as Kirk Cousins, so
I mean, $500 million man.
That's right, exactly.
Riding that bench hard.
I saw him on that bench last night. I was like, oh
yeah, looking good on that bench.
He looked ready to play. He looked ready to go.
Nah, that ain't it. That ain't it. Okay. The Panthers and the Cardinals. Cardinals 27, the Panthers 22. Cross-country thing. I think the Cardinals that lucked into the first 2 weeks with easy matchups to go 2-0.
Yeah, my Panthers wild card pick is not looking good. I don't know what I was thinking.
They had a shot, too. I mean,
I thought they'd do better after the end of last year where they finished strong, but guess not. Saw another video of Murray scampering around, and
fucking bad, boy. But they had a shot at the end. They were kind of driving. The Panthers were kind of driving, and I think he got sacked at the end, and that was a game set match. So another rough year for the Panthers.
Yeah,
0-2 so far.
Yep. Sorry about it.
You are. You're not.
I am. No, I'm not sorry about it. It's the NFC. It's a world away. I hope. I mean,
I don't remember who you picked in this game either. The Eagles 20 and the Chiefs 17. I picked Philly to go in there, and I said KC.
Chiefs were your joker pick.
Yeah, they're gonna go 0-2.
Yeah, for the first time since, 2014?
First time since 2014, which was, I think, Andy Reid's second year there.
Wow.
They said. Did you pick
I picked the Eagles.
You did.
Mm-hmm.
It was a close game, though. I mean,
another game where they can't get the two. Well, they had the Chiefs are. This is the NFL, man. Last year they go down there, they scored that touchdown. This year, Kelsey bobbles it, interception.
That was wild.
Yeah.
That showed. I mean, for people who hate the Chiefs and this dynasty,
it's orgasmic.
That is like this might not be the same.
Yeah.
Might not be the same Chiefs.
Yeah.
Kelsey never drops that ball.
Right.
In
He's
his
losing
career.
it on the sidelines after a touchdown of all plays.
Yeah, week 1, he killed his receiver.
That's right.
I mean, this guy, I don't know. He's love drunk.
Mm-hmm.
He's engaged, and
Has she been on TV? I haven't seen her. Well,
she wasn't at the game because they would have showed her. I watched that whole game.
yeah, I watched a good chunk of it. The Eagles, I will say, I don't know did Brown do anything in this game? I haven't seen him.
AJ,
Yeah, this is 2 weeks in a row, unless he had something. But
I don't know. I thought
Hurts
Devontae had
takes-
a better game than he did.
Hurts just takes all the touchdowns. One thing that did come out of this game, and I was already over this play after the NFC Championship game, but I'm like triply over the fucking tush push. I am done with that play. I am so sick of that play. Those guards, I text you this.
Yeah,
They left early every time.
yeah.
Like the entire line left early. There's guys lining over the ball. The center doesn't have the ball all the way out. The defense is on offsides. Even the announcer during the game was like, I can't even officiate this play.
The only way, I don't know how they proposed it in the off season about doing away with it. Some of it was, an injury. Somebody could get really injured on this, right? I think the way to position it is, it's an unstoppable play. It's a rugby type play.
It's a rugby play, yeah. Not a
It's
football
unstoppable.
play.
Then you can't do it anymore.
And you can't like officiate it because I mean I thought it was very clearly false start. There's clips they just left, and I said it. I was like, he's leaving early, and then they did it again.
Yeah.
And then I looked online, and people were like, look at this video of these guys leaving early every single time.
Yeah, I think they can't use the injury case. I think they have to use the case of like what Belichick said about the extra points. They pushed it back. It was like 99.8%. You're gonna hit it. So
yeah, that was I really enjoy. As frustrating as the extra point being moved back. At least now there's not a play where I could just walk away.
You're right. And I think maybe they get to that point with the tush push. Nobody's really been able to stop it because they did it back to back. They got like a half yard. It's like, all right, well, if they gain a half yard, they're gonna get the next one. So it's an automatic play.
I think they're starting to do the seed, laying the foundation of banning it with the guys, even the official, because those guys are usually in the pocket of the NFL, where he's like, I think it was Dean Blandino, who used to be the head of officiating, where he's like, I can't call this play. Because I think they said that he fumbled it, but they had no idea where they spotted it in the wrong spot because they had no idea where he was. And just like, no, it's just a shit show, and I'm just sick of it. And the guys leaving early drives me nuts. Throw the flag. I would just throw it every single time. Those guys left early.
There was one of those plays where I don't know if it was the touchdown or something, but you really couldn't see where he was. Maybe it was the challenge. You couldn't see where he was.
Yeah.
Legitimately couldn't see.
Yeah. I'm
over
it. I'm done with it.
The Eagles improved to 2-0. They take down the Chiefs again. The Chiefs are 0-2 at the bottom of the AFC West for another week.
Yeah, I'm really curious to see how that AFC West game goes tonight. The Chargers and the Raiders, because Chargers could actually either of those teams will be up 2 games.
Yep.
Whoever wins that game will be leading that division. So curious to see what happens there.
But they still have the experience. They still have Mahomes. They
Yeah.
still have Kelsey. They still have Andy Reid.
Yep.
Did they say about Xavier Worthy when he's coming back?
I have not seen a timeline. Him and Rice got like X amount of weeks. Tyquan Thornton's caught a touchdown, but that's all he can do. He runs fast, really. He goes straight.
Yeah.
He runs fast. Now he has Mahomes throwing up the ball is the only difference.
Right.
And a coach that actually knows how to play offense. Or coach offense, excuse me.
We'll see what happens with the Chiefs. Still a long season.
Yep.
The Sunday night game was the Vikings and the Falcons. Falcons 22, the Vikings 6. I picked the Falcons to go in there and win. I didn't say they were going to kill them. But I did say that they were going to go in there and win.
Mm-hmm.
Big news out of this one was JJ is out 2 to 4 weeks.
Yeah, with the ankle. Was that high
Is
ankle
it
sprain?
ankle? Yeah.
It's funny because you text me that, and I thought to myself, I know exactly what play that was.
I
on.
thought you meant Jaden when you texted when you said that.
Oh, no,
because
no,
I was
no.
like, yeah, it was
I know
it
what
was
play
in the
it was.
red zone.
Yeah.
That's why I thought you meant.
No, I remember them saying. I remember seeing that play and them replaying it, and you could see him get twisted
Yeah.
up. But JJ, like, I know the exact play because I even was like, dude,
Is it me again?
hold.
Is it?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I was like, hold up, dude. Like, stop lowering your shoulder, man. They're not all chemistry majors out there. These are full-grown men.
Yeah.
And then he got rolled up on. And JJ, he looked absolutely terrible. And he has now looked terrible for 7 out of 8 quarters. He looked really good fourth quarter last week, but other than that, he was terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Really bad in this one. Some of those balls weren't even close. Ugh.
But size-wise, too, he's a smaller quarterback, right? And he's young. Didn't he come out
He's
early?
only 21, I think.
Yeah.
21. He's younger than Drake. Like, Drake has to play this full year to match Daniel's age when he started last year.
Yeah.
McCarthy is like even younger than that.
Yeah.
Which is nuts.
So how many years did he play in Michigan? I mean, in college in general. I don't know if he
no idea.
transferred.
Probably 3 or 4.
One, really?
I think so. I don't know.
It seems like he came out
maybe.
early.
Actually, I have no idea. I don't take me on that. I don't know.
But he's a smaller quarterback.
Yeah, he's smaller. But he's like one of those rah-rah guys. That can deflate very quickly. Very quickly.
Well, year one, he gets injured
Yeah.
before he even played.
Yep. And now, I have this mini complaint where they say, oh, he's a rookie. The guy's not a rookie. Same thing with Embiid a couple of years ago in the NBA. Dude's not a rookie.
Well, we have had so many conversations about, the rookie of the year when you were injured your first year or something.
You were in those meetings.
Yeah.
This is your second year with the offense.
Yes.
That's baloney. Same with Embiid.
You had access and you were in the meetings and
Yeah.
all that shit, and you access to the training facilities and doctors and all that shit.
Yep,
Like, no.
exactly.
And
Not
you were
wrong.
getting paid.
That's even more true. Yeah, I didn't even think of that.
You're not a rookie.
No.
But I mean, he missed obviously his rookie campaign.
Yep.
Now he's injured again and didn't look good in the first 2 weeks.
Yep.
So
Yeah. Get down, man.
but I will say now, right now, I'm going to defend the guy that you hate.
Darnold?
What is that echo again? It's crazy, right?
It is. I didn't hear it on the show last week, though. Listen,
Crazy.
It is a little crazy. It sounds like a choir.
Yeah, I don't know, it's gospel or something. But I will defend a quarterback that you hate because it was like, oh, well, you got Justin Jefferson. You just throw it up to him.
Mm-hmm.
Can't say that now, right?
Yeah, I guess
Can't say
not.
that now.
I guess not. Although last week, that was when he got started, was a touchdown to Jefferson in the 4th. And then this week, they got... This is insane. They're like inside their own 20 with 12 seconds left. Boop, right down. One pass, Justin Jefferson, boom. Field goal range. It's just nuts. The NFL's freaking nuts. It's crazy. But no, you're not wrong. But you're also not right.
Listen, Darnold is a veteran presence.
He is a veteran presence, yes.
Which JJ does not have that ability to even be efficient with a guy like.
I was not impressed by him. I was not impressed by Penix either. This game was miserable. Parker Romo went 5 for 5, as I talked about earlier, which made me very sad. Now I have to freaking listen to that on my Patriot shows, which is going to be really annoying. But I guess he was a little flaky last year, so things could change. Again, they're kickers. But I didn't really see anything from either of them. I think the score was 12-6 when I turned it off.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't. This is so boring.
Not great.
And I will defend JJ a little bit. He did have a baby 3 days ago. Not sure how much sleep he's getting. Not a lot.
It's not.
He may have missed practice.
Come on.
Excuse you.
I know, but like now we're getting.
I'm just saying.
Not my fault. Not my problem. You wanted the kid. You had the kid. Play like a champ. No excuses. Play like a champ.
Don't see that kid for a week. Wait till they're 3 months old and you can see him when the season's over. I just
don't be there for your kid.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're an athlete,
those rah guys, just I don't know. I just
yeah,
not the biggest fan.
I
like Daniels, Drake. They're
it's a quiet confidence.
Yeah, quiet confidence. Yeah,
that's fine.
You take credit, not credit. You take the the blame, and it's like, oh, you put it on yourself. There was one play where Drake completely missed Diggs, but I'm pretty sure Diggs ran the wrong Like, Drake threw it where he wanted to, but Diggs and him weren't on the same page.
Yeah.
And I always put it on the quarterback was in the right because they know where things are going. And he even said, like, my bad. So, like, I appreciate that. But I am rooting for all the young quarterbacks because the quarterbacks run the NFL.
Yep.
And that is what will propel the league forward. I just want our guys to be better.
Fair enough. No.
Is that so wrong?
That's so wrong with me.
And right now there's, excuse me, one game being played, and the score is 14-13 Buccaneers currently in the fourth quarter.
Gotcha. Well, with the 2 Monday night games that we'll talk about maybe next week, we're not going to talk about tonight. That was your week 2 of the NFL.
The week that was.
The week that was week 2 of the 2025 season.
Hope you enjoyed it. It was a fun one.
Yeah.
No? I mean, that was more like week 1.5. It's not fair. It's shenanigans.
Yeah, I didn't love that. I didn't love that. I'm not saying we would have won.
Right.
But what I am saying is I didn't love that. I mean, just sitting there, I was like, the chips are stacked against us here.
Yeah.
Anywho, shall we move to the fantasy corner?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Fantasy news?
Cheese's League first.
Go ahead.
I am now this is a great week for me. Patriots won, scored 30 points.
Here we go.
Won in Cheese's League.
Here we go.
By a resounding 800-point victory.
Excuse me. I'm going to defend my lady here. I will not have you gloat and besmirch her name. She had Burrow, who got hurt in the second quarter, okay?
That's true. Fun fact, I played Burrow in my other league too. Yeah, I did see that, and I had a good hearty chuckle. I was a little nervous that Elliott could pull up and hit a 1,000-point burger.
I know.
But it's funny because, that little wrinkle in the Cheese League keeps things interesting.
She would have won if he did.
Yeah, that game was going on. I was like, oh, shit, dude, do not hit a freaking. But, like, every time he got close, I'm like, okay, good, he's out of range. He's out of range.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good little wrinkle. Actually, let's look at that real quick because, Laura had Aubrey, who went 4 for 4 on field goals, including a 64-yarder, 4 for 4 on extra points, scored her 1,186 points, and she lost by 300. And, well,
wait, no, she still has Geno Smith going.
Oh, nope, she is projected to win. I'm sorry.
Drama.
But she is down right now by 41 points. So
quarterbacks can score a lot of points.
They can.
Yep.
But also I had Josh Allen, and
which is usually he scored you 1 trillion points week 1.
Right.
I will give myself a little bit of a shout out because Brock Purdy was my starting quarterback. He went down. So I went to the waiver wire. Actually, I think it was free agency. I think waiver wire passed. Got myself a nice Trevor Lawrence.
There you go.
Scored me a cool 706 points.
There you go.
So Laura, she might pull that one out.
Yeah, I think she's gonna pull it out.
Yeah.
I got killed by Cheese. 1,455 to 1,138. I had Josh Allen. He only put up 430 for me.
You still have Hampton?
I got Hampton, but I mean, I have a 1% chance of winning.
That's a yeah.
But between Josh and Andrews and DK,
you got to get off that. You got to get rid of Mr. Andrews. He's toast.
Yeah,
he is officially toast as a tight end in the National Football League.
But that league doesn't really give a lot of tight end points anyway. But I do have something up my sleeve.
Oh. You want to make a trade? Why don't we do a live trade?
No. Should I say? I don't know. Nah, because it's gonna cause too much chaos.
Oh, your sister. Ooh.
Yeah.
No. She's still got 3 players to go.
She's got Genty and Herbert.
Yeah, she can make a run, and she has Higgins going right now. Okay.
The Booth Troop did not play well. I'm 1-1, and the Death Shrouds also 1-1. I got killed by Greg this week. So between Greg and Cheese, they both kicked my ass this week in fantasy. Also, fantasy, make sure you pay attention to your quarterbacks because a lot of injuries going on.
Yeah.
Running backs, quarterbacks. So
Yep.
update accordingly.
Yep. In my keeper league, I had a resounding victory. Unless, I mean, they had, like I said, they had Burrow and they have McConkey going. They have Abuka going tonight, but that's not happening. I'm winning by like 50. This is tricky because I like my team. I think I have a good team in this league, which is you don't want to speak too soon, but I'm happy with what I got. Achan fell to me because people didn't take him, fearing the injury history, and he's had a good couple weeks for me. And like that was the one thing I need. Like, for me, my fantasy and Cheese's league, obviously it's a little bit different because of the scoring, but you just go by volume. If the guy's an RB1, he might not be the top 10, top 15, but he's going to get those carries. Mathematically speaking, you just get the volume, the numbers will come, and then you kind of hope you get a little bit of luck on your side.
Fair.
But you score like 115, 120, you're going to do well most weeks in a standard league. I have Neighbors. He killed it.
Mm-hmm.
Metcalf had an okay game. Flowers. So, like, my 3 wide receivers are Neighbors, Metcalf, and Flowers. One wide receiver, 1, 2, 3. Those are all wide receiver ones on their respective teams.
Yeah.
Volume. They're all going to get at least, I would say, 10 targets a game.
That's kind of what I did with the Cheese League. I'm very wide receiver heavy.
Yeah.
But DK did not.
Yeah. No, he didn't have a great game. And I do need I have Godwin on the bench. He's on the IR for 4 or 5 weeks. So if he comes back, I'll really be cooking.
I do have him on in the Cheese League too. I have Sutton on my bench. I have Godwin on my bench. I'm very wide receiver heavy in that league.
I did have Koo from the Falcons who got benched for Romo. So I grabbed Prater off the waiver wire or free agency, and he got me 13 points because kickers are stupid. They'll get you 1 point next week. Hoping Daniels is okay, but I do have Mr. Jordan Love as my backup if I need him.
There you go.
Yeah.
Here's your fantasy. Do you have a hot take?
I do.
Oh, it came with a GIF.
Drake May will end the season with
here we go.
regular season stats better than Mahomes since he cut his hair and lost all of his luck. And then the GIF says, I said what I said.
She had a couple like Drake Patriot things last year that were just so ridiculous.
She's a big Drake fan. She's a big Drake fan.
Yeah.
She's been
I'll tell you, at Gillette the week before, everybody was ready to fucking throw their jerseys on.
Things change. Things change like that.
Yep, fair weathers.
I didn't even wear my Tom Brady hat today.
Fair weather. Yeah, see, exactly. Because they won. But if they lost,
I'll wear it. Next time they lose, which won't happen for a few weeks, I'll wear it. She has been all aboard this Mahomes haircut thing. He got his haircut. She said he lost all his mojo and his luck. And bad choice.
I don't believe in.
I'm not a big superstition guy. Not anymore. I used to be.
Superstitions are not real.
Just a little stitches.
I'm not superstitious, just a little stitches, Michael Scott. But they're not. They're not real. It's not real. It's all in your head.
Will Campbell has wore the same underwear since like high school. He said.
Okay. Has he won every single game? No.
I think he won a national championship.
Okay, but has he won every single game?
I don't know if that's true.
No, I think he
did. He?
No.
LSU?
No, they didn't.
He wasn't there for Burrow.
No.
I was gonna say something else with that. He had a good game. One pressure. Go Will Campbell. Yeah, I'm not a superstitious guy. I don't.
When I was younger, when I was a younger man,
yeah,
there were things where I would get into. Oh, I gotta wear that jersey.
Yep.
I gotta do this. It's like, not to bring it up, but I'm gonna bring it up.
Mm-hmm.
The 2004 Red Sox and Yankees series, when the Red Sox won that game 4, it was like, oh well, what did you do? We have to do the same thing again.
Right.
You have to watch in the same seat and do.
Yep.
And then you're like, you get older and you're like, that's so stupid. That shit's not fucking real. I'm sorry. And I know a lot of athletes are superstitious. I feel like it's to your detriment.
Mm-hmm.
It's not real. It's just another thing. It's just another mental thing to fuck you up.
I was a big proponent of like not washing my hats Like, it's bad luck to wash your hat. Then I have one hat that's like my yard hat. It's disgusting, or it was disgusting. And then I think I wore it around a fire, and I washed it because it would smell like smoke. And I was like, holy shit, this hat is so clean. I need to wash these more often.
A real man makes his own luck. Titanic, 1997. It's just, some people enjoy the superstition thing. I think
they play it up maybe a little bit.
Yeah, it's just.
It's like, what is that? It's not doing anything.
It ain't.
I guess as a younger person, I did the whole thing of stand here, don't move. Oh, I should have gone. Oh, I gotta go back to this. When I was doing this, they were doing well.
Yeah, right. And honestly, try playing that game when you're a Redskins fan. I didn't know what was going on. This jersey worked last week. What the fuck? With all the fucking games that we lost, there's no such thing. The superstition's not real because I've tried it all as a Redskins fan, and they boofed every year.
I feel pretty good about my Drake May jersey purchase now. I did make the awful mistake of walking the dog in it before the game. It's like, weather's cooling off. It was fucking hot. Very hot. I sweat a lot. Couldn't even wear it for the game. I had sweat so bad.
Really?
So, yeah.
You couldn't wear it inside to watch the game?
Well, I was sweating. That was disgusting. I had to take it off. I had to wash it.
Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha.
So that was a bummer. But good jersey. Digging it.
I can say this because she'll never watch it, but we talked about last year. I got Mel a Drake May jersey that did not show up the way I thought it was going to show up. It was a screen printed fucking jersey. Not like this is authentic because it's stitched on.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying that. Just the one with like the numbers that kind of, I don't know, they're on top of the jersey.
Like the one, like mine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hers was literally just screen printed into the jersey that I paid.
Not even like sealed on or whatever they do with it.
Yeah, I paid over $100 for junk. So she'll never listen to this, so I can say this. I'm thinking the rivalry jersey she was really into Christmas.
For sale?
I might just.
Yeah.
I have to make sure that it's not going to be the fucking. Because you know what? They put it up, and there's two different price points, and I can't see the difference. Like, you have to really look at
like
the specs and the details to see what the fucking difference is.
Yeah. Jess went to a concert last week, and she bought a sweatshirt, which is the exact same color as a rivalry jersey. And when I looked at it, I was like, did she order a rivalry sweatshirt? But it wasn't. It was from whoever the person was. But it was a nice color. It was I get the color they were looking for.
I should go to the pro shop to just buy it so I know I'm getting what I want.
That's probably a good call.
Instead of going to fucking Fanatics. Because, I mean, pro shop's got to be open Sunday through Sunday, right?
Oh, yeah.
Regular hours.
I mean, I wouldn't recommend going on Sunday.
No, but I mean, like, if I went during the week on a fucking Tuesday, they'd probably be open, right?
Yes, it's like a regular store.
So,
yeah.
I might do that.
Make a trip.
Why not? Fucking.
I'll go with you. We can go together. One thing we got to do, and I was talking to Jess about this last week, is we got to watch. We got to pick a Sunday, and I'll bring Braden. We got to pick a Sunday. Let's go and watch the game at like Buffalo Wild Wings or something. Well, not the game, but like all of the games. We can take them all in at the same time.
Yeah, let's do that.
And I'll continue to assimilate Braden into the.
Say the word.
Yeah.
Say the word.
Right, I'll talk to him. Well, I'll force him.
Force him to do it. Honestly, I'd be more apt to do it on a game where, like, that week 6 or 8, Washington's playing a Monday nighter. See who you guys are playing. I'd be open to it.
I'm actually gonna look at that because that's interessante. Because I think we have a Sunday night football game in there somewhere.
Yeah,
and
we have.
And if we're playing Sunday night football the same week you guys are playing Monday night football.
Yeah, week 6 or 8. So we have week 6 is a Monday night. Week 7 is a 4:30 against Dallas. Week 8 is a Monday night, and then week 9 is a Sunday night. We have 3 out of 4 primetime games.
Welcome, dude. This is suffering from success. I believe it's called. Where are we on week 6?
Is that your bye?
No, it's not. We're 4:00. Week 5, we are Sunday night football. Week 5, we are Sunday night football. Week 7, week 8, we are. Where are you, Patriots? No, we're 1:00 against the Browns. Damn it. That's okay. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out, but I am open to whatever.
Sorry.
You tell me. You're panting over there like a fucking dog. All right. There's your hot take anyway. I didn't mean to shit on it with the superstition thing. It's just I just don't believe in it. But, who knows?
Crazier things have happened.
Yeah. I did find it funny, though. Chris Jones was mouthing off to Jalen Hurts at the end of the game. Did you see that?
I did. Bro,
You only got 100 yards, and he goes, "Yeah, we won the game, so shut your ass up." I mean, I don't fuck the Eagles, but like that's hilarious. So
that's
bro,
funny.
you can't keep talking shit and you just got beat.
The Buccaneers currently have the ball with 40 seconds left. They're down by 5.
Oh no!
It is 14-19. Oh shit! They're on the 20-yard line.
Man, better make something happen because your boy right now is sitting at 11-3. Yeah, we didn't talk about that yet.
No, I think I was 10-4. I think I was one behind you because of the Jags.
I went 12-4 last week, and I'm 11-3 right now, and I picked the Bucs and I picked the Chargers. So let's keep that streak going.
Oh yeah, let me just turn the screen this way a little bit so I can give you some live updates. Just make sure it's not on the recording. But I'll let you know it's 1st and 10, 42 seconds left. They're on their 23-yard line. The Texans 23-yard line. They're going to go try and score right now.
Let us make some picks.
Yeah. Do we have I don't think we have a thing for that. Do we? Oh yeah, it's like the future thing, right?
I think it's next to the beer because this is the Mo's money pick and this is the Joe's Joker pick. I think it's this one.
Nice.
Damn, I remember.
Into the future, time keeps on slipping. Come on, mouse. Do. We are entering the NFL Week 3, which is, again, already crazy to think about. We're entering Week 3. I don't like it. Time's moving too fast. Yeah, my internet is slowing down. Oh, no, I still got it. All right. I was trying to do my record earlier, but I was slowing down, so I'll have to do that later.
Are you on my Wi-Fi?
I'm assuming.
Okay. It's 2 levels. I guess it just dies.
Not a hotspot. I'm assuming, yeah.
Whack.
Must be. There's a Cox Wi-Fi here with no password. Should I do it?
Well, it's not mine. So.
NFL Week 3 picks. Alrighty. Oh, gosh darn it. Sorry.
Oh,
I'm having a hard time here.
Mama.
Johnny Bravo. All right. Thursday, September 18th on Prime Video at 8:15 p.m. The 0-2 Dolphins. Oh, my God. Are traveling to the 2-0 Bills. The Buffalo Bills are 12.5-point favorites.
It's not enough. It's not enough. Take the Bills. Take the fucking points. Take the spread. They're gonna
dog walk them.
Dog walk them. Miami is gonna go 0-3. McDaniels is fired by Friday. There you go.
Here first.
You heard it here.
Yep.
First.
Yeah. I mean,
who the fuck is picking Miami in this game?
I know that tells me that there's a lot of money coming in on the Bills just annihilating them. Like that's crazy. But hey, this is the NFL. I'm not picking the Dolphins, but would I be? Yes, I'd be surprised.
You would be surprised. I'd be surprised if they covered at this point.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. If you want an update on the Buccaneers-Houston game, the Bucs have the ball on the 2.5-yard line with 9 seconds left and 2 timeouts. So I will give you an update momentarily as they are about to snap the ball.
It's good for my picks. It's not good for the NFC, which is
touchdown, Bucky Irving.
And that's the game.
Yep, 6 seconds left.
I won't count it yet. Nope, won't do it.
They're up by 1. All right.
Won't do it.
Thank you, YouTube TV, for your convenience. All righty. 1 o'clock on Fox. We have the 2-0 Packers traveling to the 0-2 Browns. The Packers are 7.5-point favorites. Going with the Pack Attack.
Yeah, Packers.
Yes, sir.
Packers.
40-year-old Joe Flacco, just not doing it for me. I mean, one of these games, not saying week 3, but there's going to be a game in there randomly where just bullshit. happens where Joe Flacco beats the freaking up and coming.
It's
Packers.
yes, but it's not
No,
gonna be
not
this
this
week.
one. Not this
It
one.
won't be this week. The Packers are gonna win.
Yep.
Pretty
Decisively.
easily, yeah.
Yeah.
28-17.
Ooh, write that down. 1 o'clock on CBS. The 2-0 could be this one. The 2-0 Colts, are traveling to the 0-2 Titans. The Colts are 3.5-point favorites.
It could be this game.
It could be this game, but I don't think it's going to be this game.
I'm also gonna pick the Titans, the Colts.
Oh, okay.
But it could be that game. It really could be.
Yeah,
But I'm
those
gonna stick with
divisions-
the Colts 2-0.
Yeah.
Everybody's healthy right now.
I'm sorry, I'm looking at my money pick as we're doing it because I messed up the last 2 weeks. Yeah, I got the Colts on that one. Okay, and then we got the 1 o'clock game on CBS. The 2-0 Bengals, without Burrow, are traveling to the 1-1 Vikings. The Vikings are 2.5-point favorites, but this is now going to be the battle of the backup quarterbacks.
So, your boy Carson Wentz might set a record if he starts, which he's probably going to start on Sunday for the Vikings, starting starting a game for 6 different teams in 6 years.
That's
NFL
impressive.
record, Carson Wentz.
Fitzpatrick hasn't done that? Not 6 straight, it must have been, right?
No, because he played with teams longer than a year.
Wow.
Because he was Philly. Obviously, he started, right? Then there was the Colts. He started. He started in Washington. He went to the Rams.
I don't know.
Right? Wasn't it the Rams? And he started.
Probably.
He started a game for the Rams. Then didn't he go to? Where the fuck did he go last year? Was he with the Niners last year?
The Chiefs.
The Chiefs. And he did start a game
He did
because at
play
the
for
end
the
it was
Rams.
garbage.
Yeah, I
Remember?
remember the garbage.
Last game of the
and
year.
They played terribly. Yeah, they got
Yep.
destroyed.
And the Chiefs, and then the Vikings. So 6 teams, 6 years, starting for each of them. That is a record.
That's impressive. That is impressive.
Having said that, backup versus backup, I think weapon for weapon. I think the Bengals are a better team still, and I think Browning is, to your point, a more seasoned backup or more reliable backup. I
Yep.
will take the Bengals to win this and surprisingly go 3-0.
That's rude because I'm taking the Bengals. There's no way I'm picking Carson Wentz to win a National Football League game.
Ouch.
Sorry, Carson.
Ouch.
That one garbage time game he played for the Chiefs last year, they lost like 31-0.
It was a different time. It's different plays.
1 o'clock on CBS. The 1-1 Steelers are traveling to the 1-1 New England Patriots. The New England Patriots are 1.5-point favorites. This is it. We got the Steelers. And then after that, damn it, I just had that earlier. There's a good chance that we're 3-1 going up against the Bills. Is all I'm saying.
This is one of the games, though. Flip a coin. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Patriots.
I did that in week 1 against the fucking Raiders, and you guys shit the
We
bed.
get the Panthers next week. Patriots all the way, baby.
All right, next week I picked them. Let me pick the Steelers. I know. Listen, you guys
No, you
win.
listen.
It's so hard. It's just so hard.
Yeah,
I don't know,
it
bro.
is.
I don't know.
If this were week 2, I might be inclined to pick the Steelers, but like you said on this year's show, things change.
They do.
It's a lot.
But you also, like, at this point, you're talking about a Miami Dolphin team that's going to be 0-3 and would have a fired coach.
Thanks to us.
Listen, I don't think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I could see it being like 20-17. But I'm going to pick the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Sorry.
It's okay. You know, we're all friends here. I'm man enough. 1 o'clock on Fox. So we have the 2-0 Rams traveling to the 2-0 Eagles. Eagles are 3.5-point favorites.
What I was going to say.
What were you gonna say?
Now, the weather was a factor in the playoffs, and they almost fucking won.
Yep.
Did they go in there and sneak one?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Philly looks really fucking good, but
I'm saying Rams because I think the Eagles, they've looked good, but they haven't looked as good. They haven't looked as good.
It is the cross-country thing, but again, the playoff game, the weather was a factor, and they still almost won.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll take Philly, just to be different here. I'll take Philly. But I would love the Rams to win this game. But trying to shake it up a little bit.
I got you. 1 o'clock on Fox, the 0-2 Jets are traveling to the now, as of 1 minute ago, 2-0 Buccaneers. Buccaneers are 6.5-point favorites.
We don't know if Justin Fields is hurt. I don't know what his injury was potentially. You may be looking at Tyrod Taylor starting this game on the road, taking the Bucs.
Good call. I will do the same. Oh man, I'm trying to look for my money pick as we're scooting along here. I think I got it. All right.
I know. I'm looking.
Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Okay, 1 o'clock on Fox. We got a big game here. We got the 1-0 Raiders against the 1-1 Commanders. The Commanders are 3.5-point favorites.
It might be Geno Smith versus Marcus Mariota. I'm just saying. We are at home, but you might be looking at Marcus versus Geno. So I just want to be honest and throw that out there to you and you. Whoever who's making their picks, I am going to say.
We already know who you're picking.
I'm picking. Well, here's the other thing. Alex is a Raiders fan, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a house divided.
Yep.
Because I think I'm gonna go over there and watch it. John is also a Redskins fan. Mm-hmm. My niece is gonna be a Redskins fan.
It's interesting. How are they gonna decide that?
Well, I mean, it's John.
Mm-hmm.
It's the mother.
Right.
Me, uncle.
Yeah.
And then my father,
right.
grandfather. I mean, it's 3 against 1, bro. Sorry.
I know. We've run into that with the Yankees and Red Sox at our home, where Jess purchases the clothes. So Braden has Red Sox gear, but does not watch, like Jessica does not watch baseball. I still watch baseball.
Kind of.
From time to time.
But, however, I will also throw this out there. You have taken him to Woo Sox games. You live in Rhode Island.
Uh-huh.
They are the home team.
Right.
Just saying.
I know.
You may be swaying that way.
Now, I'm hoping as he gets older and he sees me watch, he's like, what are you watching? The problem is I'm probably going to watch less and less as the years go on. Let's be honest here.
Right. And you're obviously going to take him to the Woo Sox games, if anything. So you're kind of pushing him in that direction.
I know. It sucks. But I really don't care.
It sucks. You can still like the Yankees.
If this were like 15 years ago, I'd be disgusted with myself.
I know. It's like the Yankees were your favorite overall team.
Baseball is my favorite sport.
Yeah.
That has swiftly deteriorated.
This might be a hot take for you.
Ooh.
I think baseball is a sport, is people's favorite sport when they don't like sports. Is that fair? I know so many people that were like they got into baseball and they don't like nothing else. I mean, I think it's the sport for people who don't like sports.
Even when baseball is my favorite sport, I still enjoyed other sports.
I know, but on the whole here, if you had to pick a sport for people who don't like sports, it ain't basketball. Football, It ain't football because they can't figure it out. It's not fucking boxing and MMA. I rule them out. Mm-hmm. It's not hockey. It's baseball. Baseball is a sport for people who don't like sports.
Hockey is a sport that people like to watch live. That's always been the big takeaway with hockey.
It is great live.
Yeah.
I don't care to watch it on TV.
But yeah, because baseball, here's the thing about baseball is you can go to a game. It's background noise. You can go to a game.
Exactly.
And just
That's my point.
Hang out, yeah. I can see where you're going with that.
It's very low key.
Yeah.
You know, here's the pitch.
Yeah. It's not so much with the pitch clock. Things have sped up, but it's still very slow. And you don't have to look up. You don't have to watch. You don't have to watch.
Yeah.
One thing we've been trying to do is we're trying to do less screen time with the children. We have screen-free Sundays, no TV. So I was like, oh, Jess.
Football.
I was like, Jess, we could...
You watch football all fucking day and the kids are sitting there. No screens. Braden's fucking screaming his lungs out.
Oh, he loved it.
About the Patriots, but no screens.
I was like, oh, should we I'm like, should we just listen? You know, she was all about it. I'm like, should we just listen to the game on the radio? She's like,
Oh my God.
that was her reaction.
Oh my God.
She wanted nothing to do with that.
What is this, Little House on the Prairie?
I enjoy radio. She's like, I'm not like 60 years old.
No, my God, I know.
I enjoy it.
You want your tea?
I enjoy radio calls.
Let's listen to our programs on
I'm
the
just
radio.
saying, I was trying to be equal.
I like what you're doing, but bro, I would rather not even. I'd rather go do something else than listen to a fucking game on the radio. What the fuck? I can't believe you actually asked her that.
I was trying to.
What did you think she was gonna say? Did you, when you asked the question, did you have a thought that she was gonna say?
I didn't.
That's a good idea.
I didn't think she'd be so vehemently against it. I didn't think she'd go for it, but I didn't think she'd be that against it.
All right, as long as you didn't think she was gonna say yes.
Yeah, but it's like I said this.
Like, what are you gonna do?
I've said
Just
to her
sit in the living
before.
room?
I've said to her before. Yeah, like knitting, listening. I've said this before when she's had similar reactions to my questions. I was like, I'm allowed to ask questions. Like, I can ask you a question.
That's fair.
You don't have to get all hot about it.
I know, but that was you are allowed to ask questions, but even you knew that one wasn't gonna fucking work.
I didn't think it was gonna fly. I would listen to it on the radio.
I know, but
She like gets mad at me. Not mad at me. We're driving in the car. I turn the game on. She's like, "Oh, like what? You can listen. You can listen." I used to listen. I still listen to baseball on the radio, and as we all know, I've said it here before. I listened to the Celtics on the radio back in the day as well.
This is what happens when you don't have music in your life.
That's true.
It's just this is what happens.
I haven't listened to any music.
I said
Unless I can't tell you besides Kids Bop. Although I haven't listened to it lately either. I haven't listened to anything. I haven't listened to anything.
How do you live life without music?
I haven't listened to any. I haven't listened to any new songs, any bands. Nothing.
You've never been to a concert either?
I've been to a concert.
Oh.
I went to that Rise Against concert that one time.
Fucking like 2008.
I went to a Muse concert at Madison Square Garden.
I forgot all about them.
Yeah,
That's
I
just
enjoyed
crazy.
that.
Though.
Yeah. But yeah, I have not listened to anything. Jessica's music when we drive, like I tell her, so I'll typically drive with nothing. And I'm like,
You just listen to your own thoughts.
my own thoughts or podcasts. I'm like, you can listen to something if you'd like. On the way to we had a wedding. I was like, you want to listen to your tunes? She's like, yes. I'm like, please do. Like, you don't, just do it. But I don't listen. I haven't listened to anything. I didn't listen to anything on the way here. I listened to podcasts. I haven't listened to anything.
I do listen to a lot of like podcasts and interview type things, but it's like there's also music mixed in. I have to.
No.
It's just it's the weirdest thing. It's the weirdest thing about you. That's the weirdest thing about you. Other than asking if you wanted to listen to the football game. We have a giant TV in our living room,
Which is part of the problem,
but
being real.
But do you want to just listen to the game on the fucking radio?
Where I was going to put it on well, we have a Bluetooth speaker. Put it on there. Don't just say it.
just fucking sit around staring at the speaker.
We could be playing cards. We could be playing a game.
You could do that anyway. At least have the option. I appreciate the screen-free thought, but
yeah.
Also for this program, like, it's like you're doing homework.
That is true.
So
that is true.
You have to.
That's what I'll tell Jess next time she tells me to go.
She don't have a problem with it. You do.
No, she says, because the kids had to get outside after the game, like they've been cooped up.
Yeah,
so
sure.
That's why I went to do the hide and seek. Next time I'll be like, listen, I got homework to do. Joe's expecting me to watch at least 6 hours of football today.
Listen, if not, go to YouTube the next day and watch the highlights.
I'm going to do that.
It is clutch.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, who are you picking for this game?
Where were we?
The Washington and...
I had the Commanders. The Raiders didn't impress me much in our week one. And I think Daniels will play.
Okay, fair enough.
You better.
We'll see.
1 o'clock on Fox. We have the 1-1 Falcons traveling to the 0-2 Panthers. Falcons are 5.5-point favorites.
Excuse me. Yeah, go Falcons.
I have to pick the Panthers. They're my wild card pick. Oof. They have to win one of these games.
Oh my God, you just like being let down. Fuck. Listen to it on the radio. It'd probably be a real good game.
Yeah. Excuse you, sir. I gotta get Sirius XM for that. I think I don't even know how I'd listen to the. I know they have radio apps out there. I don't know if you can listen to like Sports Hub.
I don't know. Put it on TV and then just put a blanket over.
You can turn your screen off. There's like a setting in there with smart TVs. You can turn the screen off. So it's actually not a bad idea.
Oh my God.
Not a bad idea.
This is so stupid.
Something nice that Roku TV has is they have the app on your phone, and you can put your headphones in, and you can put the sound to your headphones and the TVs.
Noise cancellation.
I enjoy that, so I can do like stuff like the game tonight. I'll be puttering around the house watching the 10 p.m. Monday Night Football game whilst listening to it on my headphones.
Okay.
Not looking at the TV.
Yeah, why? Why would you want to?
Why would you?
It's gross.
Why would I pay for that giant television? All right, 1 o'clock on CBS. The 0-2 Texans are going to travel to the 1-1 Jaguars, and the Jaguars are 1.5-point favorites.
I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to pick the Jaguars. If they lose this game, I'm not picking them again because it's like every year with them.
This happened last year with them. Was it with them or the Titans? You had the
Both.
same. You had the same declaration.
Both.
I'm going to take the Texans. I can't see them going 0-3. At least I hope not. Well, for their sake.
Jacksonville looked like they could move the ball a little bit, little minor mistakes. I think that this loss is going to sting.
Ooh.
They lost tonight.
You have me rethinking my decision. But this is definitely one of those for me.
Because it's a heartbreaker. They lost at the very end of
the
game.
6 seconds left. Bucky Irving. I'll take the Texans because I think they gotta do it. 4 o'clock on CBS, we have the 1-1 Broncos traveling to the 1-0 Chargers. Chargers are 2.5-point favorites. Take those Chargers. Go Charge, go. I'm gonna watch them tonight to solidify this pick, but they impressed me, and the Broncos haven't. The Broncos gave up a lot of points to the Colts. I can only imagine what Herbert's going to do to them.
Yeah, I agree. Chargers are at home. Not that that matters, but yeah, I agree. Even without seeing what they're doing tonight, I'll pick the Chargers.
A lot of teams travel well to the Chargers. I don't know if the Broncos are one of those teams, but I guess we'll see.
Doesn't seem like it'll be a huge factor. I think the Chargers are a better team. So
yep, I agree. Bo Nix has not set the world on fire these first few weeks, so we'll see what happens. I think, and a lot of this happens too with these rookie quarterbacks is they have a decent first year like Mac Jones. The tape gets out there, coaches start coaching for them, and things start going downhill. 4 o'clock on CBS, the 0-2 Saints travel to the 1-1 Seahawks. Seahawks are 7.5-point favorites. I will take the Seahawks. I think that's an easy one.
I concur. I don't see much from the Saints. I don't know what they're going to do this year. We said they're probably the worst team in the league.
Yep. And
I don't see it getting much better on Sunday.
I apologize. I have a very itchy ankle right now, and I don't know why. Excuse me. 4:25 on Fox. I bet this one will be on my TV. I don't want it to be, but it's probably going to be the America's Game of the Week. The 1-1 Cowboys traveling to the 0-2 Bears. Shocker, the Bears are 1.5-point favorites.
I don't think the Cowboys are good necessarily, but they are better than the Bears. So I will take the Dallas Cowgirls to win that one.
I'm going to continue to say about the Bears what I've said about them so far this season is until you show me something, not picking you up.
Yep, fair enough.
Cowboys, they can go. They're going to go 0-19 as far as I'm concerned. 0-17, whatever they are now. 4:25 on Fox. The 2-0 Cardinals are traveling to the 2-0 49ers. 49ers are 1.5-point favorites. Sorry, McCorkle Jones, but I think your luck stops here. Division game.
Yeah.
Cardinals win.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Cardinals on this one. I think it was a nice win last week, but you played the Saints. Cardinals, even if they were easy wins, they got a couple easy wins that they're feeling good about themselves.
Mm-hmm.
I think if they're going to sneak a win in San Fran, they're going to do it this week with Purdy on the bench. Or injured, sorry.
Yeah. 8:20 on NBC, Sunday Night Football. This is a weird one in my opinion. We got the 0-2 Chiefs traveling to the 0-2 Giants. Giants home opener, actually.
Wow.
Chiefs are 5.5-point favorites. I don't think the Chiefs are going to go 0-3, so I'm going to take the Chiefs. Same reason I picked the Texans, essentially.
Yeah, I You know, it seems like the Chiefs don't put up a lot of points, and that was kind of the case last year.
They're so boring to watch.
Yeah, it's kind of that. It's kind of that right now. But I mean, I don't see the Giants beating the Chiefs. But if the Chiefs fucking lose this game and go 0-3, yikes! Panic at the disco. But I will take the Chiefs to win this game.
Yep,
they should.
If they go 0-3, that's I don't even know, has a team gone on to the playoffs at 0-3? I'm sure, but it's probably rare.
It's probably rare.
Yep.
There was a stat that, excuse me, 4 teams started 0-2 that made it to a Super Bowl. I think
Patriots.
It was 0-2. The 96 Patriots, the 2001 Patriots, the 93 Cowgirls.
That's right. I just saw that the other day because they lost to the Bills.
But that was the other one. Fuck, I knew this. I knew it only because they posted it. It was 93 Cowgirls, 96 Patriots, 01 Patriots, and then fill in the blank. Fuck, I don't know.
Was it a year? Was it a late?
It was after 2001, the 2001
okay,
Patriots.
I'm trying to think of all the teams that have gone to the Super Bowl since.
Oh, the Giants.
Oh, yeah, that makes
sense. The
07
07 Giants. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And there was 3 Super Bowl winners in there.
Yeah.
So, there you go.
Yep.
It could happen.
It could happen.
Alrighty. Oh, and then, I'm sorry, Monday Night Football. Ooh, my Super Bowl pick from last year. We have the Detroit Lions at 1-1 traveling to the 1-1 Ravens. Ravens are 5.5-point favorites.
The Joker pick this week.
Ooh, I'm excited for this one.
It was the Bears. You ain't that good. You're still taking a step back. You don't have your coordinators.
Mm-hmm.
Ravens get it done. I think they hand it to them too.
Did you call them? Were they your Joker pick week 1 too?
They might have been.
Wow, I don't. Damn.
They might have been.
I'm gonna go with the Ravens because they're my Super Bowl pick from last year and this year, so they
Fair
better
enough.
win.
Fair enough.
And they should be 2-0, but it is what it is. There's your week 3 picks.
Week 3 picks. All right. So, excuse me. We're going to add in a bonus segment every week where we're just going to run through it.
Yep.
We're going to have a quick little note about the team. We can't question it. We're not going to have a deep discussion about this.
Yep.
We're just going to run through.
Yep.
This is going to be our
The MOJO Show Power Rankings.
Bam. Who you got at number 10?
Wow, that was amazing.
Yeah, who you got at number 10?
I want that to be my text message for me. I got the Washington Commanders.
At number 10, okay.
Number 10, yeah. I think they still got it. Thursday Night Football on the road, week 2, not going to hold it against them. Daniels, if he's out, that's a different story. But if that was a regular Sunday game, I think it could have been a different outcome.
Fair enough. My number 10 is the Indianapolis Colts. They have been pleasantly surprising. Daniel Jones is on a little bit of a resurgence. They're healthy. They're winning. They're my number 10.
I kind of agree with you, and I had them actually at number 9. Yeah, resurgence. There's always that one team that surprises you out the gate. There's always that one team that makes it to the playoffs who didn't make it the year before, or wins a division the year before, and the Colts are headed that direction. That Daniel Jones thing, that whole training camp thing of them naming him it's sticking to me. I'm liking it.
My number 9 is the Kansas City Chiefs. I know that they're 0-2, but if you watch them play against Philly, they're still there. They're just not as crisp, but they have Super Bowls on their side. They have Mahomes. They have Andy Reid. I still think that they're one of the best teams in the league. So, they're my number 9.
Yep. Number 8, I got the Cincinnati Bengals, 2-0. They could very easily be 3-0 shortly. I know they lost Burrow, but I mentioned before, they have probably one of, if not the best backup in the league. And I just didn't want to, I could have knocked them down to like 10, 11, 12. It might be a different story next week, but they have the offensive firepower at the skill position that could help lift up that quarterback.
And for all those reasons, that's why I had Cincy at number 8.
Ooh, really? Look at us.
My number 7 is the Tampa Bay Baconators. They are now 2-0. They were a playoff team last year. They don't even have Godwin back yet. They won at the end. I think that they are still one of the best teams in the NFC and the league.
Sorry, I lost my train of thought here. So where we're at 7.
Number 7.
You want to do 6? I don't want to make sure I'm not copying it.
Wait, what?
Do number 6. But no, you should do the second half first. That's what we should do.
I said it. Well, you didn't do your number 7.
I did.
No.
Oh, my bad. What do I decide? I had the Bengals at 8.
Yes.
And then
I did too.
The Chiefs at 7. Who you just had at 8, right? They're 0-2. This is the one that they have the worst record of the top 10, but come on. They just went to the Super Bowl 3 years in a row. You can't discount them.
Fair enough. Number 6, I have the Rams. Rams are looking good. I would not be surprised if they went to Philly and won that game. They were very close with the bad weather in the playoffs. Cross-country game. But if there's any time for them to beat the Eagles, it might be in week 3. So Rams are at number 6 for me.
Rams are also at number 6 for me. Happy little accident.
This is great.
Yeah. They got McVay is the number 1 reason for me. Great offensive coordinator, I keep saying that, but he's our offensive play caller, I should say. And they've just always been legit. Yeah,
great. Number 5, I have, without even seeing them play tonight, I'm kind of going off of last week, and what I think they might do tonight, I have the Chargers at number 5. I think they're starting to get rolling with the Harbaugh and Herbert connection. They got Keenan Allen back. They're my number 5. They win tonight. They're 2-0 and the top of that division.
I have the Buccaneers at number 5. Yeah, they're the Baconators. Can't go wrong there. They still got Godwin coming back in a few weeks, and they just pulled out a victory on the road in the last minute. So go Baconators. Love them.
Number 4, I have the Green Bay Packers. They whooped on the Lions, who, the Lions were good the last couple of years. They whooped on them in week 1. We went to the championship game, and a short week or not, they kicked the shit out of us. Their defense looks stout. Their offense looks like they're rolling, and there's your Super Bowl pick there at number 4 in my power rankings right now.
I got the Eagles at number 4. They're the Super Bowl defending champions, but I've watched their 2 games so far, and they've been good, but they're missing a little something. They've lost a lot of starters, so that's why I don't really have them all the way up. I mean, it's a big difference in the Super Bowl in week 2, but they annihilated the Chiefs, and then they squeaked by on the road, so it's hard to quantify the 2. But and if that stupid tush push didn't exist, it could be a different story.
No, that's fair. Number 3, I have the Baltimore Ravens. They kind of gave one away to Buffalo in week 1. For that reason, they're not. I mean, they could be higher up on this list. I also think they're going to get an easy win again this week.
Yep.
Against the Lions, but they're at home. They got all the tools. They just need to put it together, and once they get into the playoffs, they need to really pull the trigger. Lamar always plays his worst game of the year in the playoffs, but for now, they're my number 3.
Right now, for number 3, I have my Green Bay Packers, who are my NFC pick for the Super Bowl. With Parsons, just puts them on another level. That's kind of the way, And Love's been playing well. I didn't love their third quarter, fourth quarter against you guys. I don't know if he just kind of put it into autopilot and just let the game run out. He did miss Golden a couple times, pretty open. But I think they'll be fine. But yeah, they got all the tools to make a run.
Number 2, my Super Bowl pick is the Buffalo Bills. I mean, until proven otherwise, they squeaked one out. I mean, they came back against Baltimore, a really good team. They won at the end. I think they're going to have another easy game. They played the Jets, easy win. They're going to play the Dolphins. Dolphins are 0-2, about to be 0-3, and fire the coach on Friday. Buffalo is the best team in the AFC and my number 2.
Yeah, my 2 and 1 are pretty obvious, but I'm going to go with the Ravens, who are my Super Bowl pick, because they lost week 1, and they're the kind of team who will have an inexplicable loss throughout the season, where they just lose to a bad team, just randomly, and it's going to drive me nuts. Ravens at number 2. Derrick Henry didn't have a lot of yards this last week, but it didn't matter. They still won by 30, so Ravens.
My number 1 is the reigning defending Super Bowl champions, the Philadelphia Eagles. Again, they knock off the Chiefs again. Until proven otherwise.
It's fair.
They're my number 1.
I got the Bills at number 1. As much as it pains me, but I don't hate Josh Allen. I think he's a pretty neat guy. And again, he didn't have the best game in the world, but they still won. If they can do that, and if James Cook can keep cooking, they're going to stay number 1 for a while. Looking at this list, I realized I missed the Chargers somewhere. The Chargers probably should be at 7 where I had the Chiefs, if we're being honest.
Okay.
But as I'm looking at it now, and once you said Chargers, I was like, oh shit, I didn't put them on here.
Well, it's funny you put Washington up there, and regardless of the short week or not, the way they played on Thursday, I was like, no.
Yeah, that's fair. Patriots are probably 11 though. That's fair.
Okay, so anyway, that is your Mojo, the quick Mojo rundown of power rankings.
I want to hear it again.
The MOJO Show Power Rankings.
See?
That's great.
I was going to show you that, but I was like,
No,
I want the live reaction.
I loved it.
The live reaction.
Oh, now I gotta make a nice little note here for week 1 power rankings.
Week 2?
Oh, yeah, I
counting
guess
this
that's
as
true,
week
yeah.
3 power rankings? Week 2.
I guess
Week
it's
2
3.
power rankings.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Week 2 power rankings.
Yeah, don't question it. No notes. That is what it is.
It is what it is. We don't question it.
Nope.
Just run it 10-1. See what happens next week.
Yep.
So we've been up on the socials. We're up on the Instagrams. We're up on the TikToks.
My darling wife is our social media manager, and she's getting them out there. The first Instagram reel had 6,000 views or something. I mean, I'll never see any of them or any of the comments, so say whatever you want.
I guess, but if you do comment, Jessica's got to let us know so we can see.
Yes, we're going to do some polls and some questions and read them on air. Right. Follow us on Instagrams, TikTok, Facebook.
I put the link tree in the description.
Oh, perfect.
So all of our stuff
is
in there.
Excellent. Yeah. Like, comment, share, subscribe on the YouTube, which were clips, shorts,
segments,
long form.
Yeah, we're doing the whole thing.
The whole shebang. Subscribe, like, comment, share with your friends, enemies, family.
Get on the train now because you're gonna you're gonna want to be one of the OGs when this little show that used to fit in your pocket grows.
Yep.
Into this big.
Oh, it's adorable.
Big thing.
Yeah. Get on now.
Then we can do this daily. We just do this weekly right now.
We just never stop.
We just do this daily
and sleep here
and
just wake up and talk.
Bro, sign me the fuck up. And until next week.
Bye.